Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Villainous Times, a weekend special edition, today's historic event. That's right, we're going to be chronicling history at this point for very special occasions. Special occasion for June 2nd would be my first sexual endeavor. Wait, no, was the first time that I ever got ganked by a rogue. It was an STV. And he came out of nowhere. Level 43, I think. I was like, what, 32? Whatever. Anyway, back to the real reason. The historic event. All 30 seconds of it. It was at this point that I recognized that my sexual performance was, how do I put this lightly? Terrible. While you get a hero up front, in shape and hairy and bearded and pierced, you get 30 seconds of that, which is quite. At least in that scenario, 30 seconds anyway. It was terrible. Not to say that I'm any better now, because I wouldn't know. Honestly. But I'm okay with that, because I believe in monogamy? Loyalty. Let's go with that. Commitment and the compatibility of one. Let's put it that way. More than anything else, I believe that learning to be compatible sexually and in every other capacity of life with one person is hard enough than to throw myself at hundreds and potentially thousands of women groveling at my feet. Yeah, that's not happening. Anyway, if it ever does happen, I'll still believe in the capacity of one, which it will take me many years, and hundreds of sexual encounters with that person in order to learn them best to be able to satisfy them in whatever moment and capacity we find ourselves within. And I'll leave that to your imagination. Anyway, so, June 2nd. Sex. Terrible. Unfortunate. I was slightly different of body then. Well, most of you believe that I always was thinly thin and in shape and this type of handsome. I grew up massively overweight, and over the course of the last 9 years was able to keep it off due to not just my eating disorder and mental illness, but also due to vast quantities of hard work, exercise, yoga, stretching, isometrics, vegan eating, which came aboard from, or was the onset of, being a vegetarian for several years. And so anyways, sexual compatibility. Learn your partner. It's very important. Very important. Very important. Anyways, I'm wearing green tonight because I also like green. I have matching green earrings for my matching green and brown, and I have this most deadly fish coiled tie, which I love. It is fantastic. As my friend in Ottawa likes to say, I look smashingly dapper when I wear it. Of course, she leaves out the smashingly and just says I look dapper. But that's okay. She's amazing anyway. I heart you and your children. Thank you so much for helping me write my books with your amazing knowledge of monsters and hilarity. Thank you so much for the fantastic smiles. I will always appreciate you. Now, in the future, I'd like to say that I'd love to see you all at Comic-Con, but that could take a few years of doing this, and comedy and inspirational, motivational, my branding of which, speaking in order for financial freedom to come about, that I might be able to visit. But I would love to. Seeing how BlizzCon no longer exists, and I can't get my Kerrigan Phil at the model that they had that one year. That was fantastic. Anyways, sometimes I wish I was Zurg. Kerrigan, you're fantastic. Anyways, sorry about that. Ran into a memory of getting pwned by some Zurg. ZVZ! I fail. I'm more of a ZVPT. I win at that. Fail acronym. Anyways, thanks so much for stopping by. What I'd like for you to take away from tonight's event is that if you want to be good at sex, you need to work at it. And if you want to work at it, you gotta be, flexible, slightly in shape. You gotta work out certain muscles and glands and things that way, and as well your mental capacity. One thing I will say to the women out there is a blowjob is not sexual compatibility. If your boyfriend doesn't respect you while you're on your special time, tell him to F off, for the most part, or go have a shower. Because that's what I believe about that. Because I believe in equality. And if they don't believe in cunnilingus, then I don't believe in a BJ. So screw you, douchebags. And remember, having your tongue pierced is always fantastic. Especially when the other party enjoys it as well. So thanks so much for stopping by. This has been Saturday, June 2nd, 2012, a slightly odd adventure in the world of Vinsanity with Teuton. Villain of Truth for the Villainous Times special report in green instead of purple. Yes. Good night. So long.